Good morning all. It's Friday the 1st of September. That's the first day of autumn. I'm not happy. We haven't had a summer to mention really. The south coast, which is in England, the Costa Brava, has had a very poor summer. Anyway, it's going to get better over the next few days, I'm hoping. This is a bit of a special shave. I couldn't shave for the last couple of days. My sink decided to block up. Anyway, let's try a bit of this nice Crema da Rasatura shaving cream, Wooden Spice by Proraso. I'm going to put a little bit of this on my mush. As you can see, I've got a fair old bit of stubble. It's about, I don't know, 3 days, something like that. I was overjoyed to get a nice case come through the post for my little collection of Puma razors, and I honed really nicely all three of these, we shall see, all three of these Pumas, and I've got to say, it's good steel, that Puma steel. I managed to get fabulous hanging hair tests off all of them. Anyway, enough of this. Let's get a lather going. And although it was delayed 6 weeks through the various postal hubs in America, my wonderful eBay purchase from Colorado from a lovely vendor, lovely lady, finally arrived. To say I'm overjoyed is an understatement. It had quite deep staining on parts of the blade, and I thought, ooh, but no, all is good. I gave it a quick clean, and then yesterday I gave it a very good hone. Anyway, golden rule: don't go shaving with freshly honed razors and wet fingers. It ends up a bit of a mess, like accident and emergency mess. Anyway, first of all, we're going to start with a real small one. This is the baby. Look at that. That's a little 4/8. This is a Puma 154, Solingen in Germany. And it really did hanging hair test very well. So let's see, the proof of the pudding is in the eating. Oh my gosh. Well, this is on heavy stubble. I know it doesn't look it, there's a lot of it's grey, but it is heavy stubble. And this little 4/8, look at that. Chewing away. Yeah, this is more than that. This has got a gorgeous edge on it. For a 4/8, very slender steel razor, to chew through stubble like this is commendable. So, at least I got one thing right in my life. Puma steel is good steel. Anyway, I'm going to just prove to the point. A nice load of stubble off there. Let me now go on to what looked to be a very fine razor. I hope it is. I'm sure it is. This is a Puma. It's earlier. I believe it's earlier. It's got the fine decoration lines. It's a Puma 81. It hasn't got the usual Puma, lovely little Puma head on it. I'm assuming therefore it might be slightly earlier, but this one really did HHT very well. Yeah, as I suspected. It's even better. I tend to go on the hanging hair test in both directions of the hair, and even listening So how it cuts. It's not total proof, it's just an indicator. Oh gosh, that is good. You know, I'm not a great fan of small blades. I find them a little fiddly. But when they've got an edge like this, hooray for small blades. It just doesn't have the weight. So it doesn't give me the confidence. But what an edge. Again, hurrah for the wonderful Japanese. This is on a Gukomyu Suhiru 20k stone, which I rather favour. So does Gary, so do others. I mean, each to their own. Straight razor shading is a broad church, if nothing else. But you look at the amount of mess that takes off just in one pass. Very impressed. However, you haven't seen my main baby. This is absolute gold. Here we have the fabulous and famous. This is the Puma 91 High Class, and it is very, very classy. This is from America. I suspect it was never even used. It had light staining, unfortunately, on the blade, which I have got rid of. I am a restorer. So yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. I didn't go in with this first because I could tell it was going to be a monster. So let's go against the grain and see how it performs. Yeah. I've got to say though, a little earlier, 5/8, just as good. This is noisier for a simple reason. It's full depth of blade. This is a full 6/8, and our little friend here, the 5/8, still very, very deep hollow grind, but not quite as noisy. Now I'm going to continue with the big tortoiseshell. Of course, all of these first time use. Just see me using them for the first time, straight from the strop. I stropped them last night. No need to strop them this morning. That's overdoing it. I want to do a little pass here. Well, my worst area is getting rid of stubble directly under the chin line. For some reason, it's difficult to gauge, but I think we'll get it today. Mapping the direction of your stubble. That's the trick. Yeah, that's gone. Yeah, good blade. Let's see if I can do the same. This side is, for some reason, slightly easier. I don't know why. But be very cautious when handling a new razor to you. Some are inherently unfriendly, usually because you're not used to them. If you do get used to a razor, you join with it and bond with it. I don't use them long enough for that. I always want the next razor. But these Pumas are superb. German steel has always been very, 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 very good. Just checking. Just getting rid of a few little bits. Noisy, isn't it? That's a noisy razor. Very deep hollow, that's why. For the moustache area, I actually prefer a custom razor with a square point. Or this one, it's very good. I think it's a little bit of a myth that round-nosed blades are kinder. That's good. Yep, that's that done. I'm not going to be long, chaps. I don't want to bore you all. There's nothing worse than watching someone else enjoying themselves when you can't join in. This is a glorious shave. I would give this one probably the edge for the simple reason it's lovely to look at. In all fairness though, that 5/8 with the little gold panel on the side, that 5/8 is nothing wrong with that. It's very, very good. So if you really like 5/8, treat yourself. Pick up a Puma, because they are supremely good steel. Anyway, as I said, this is a celebratory shave. There was a kind gentleman who lives very near to me, who I found via the neighbourhood app. He came and rescued this sink. Wasn't that expensive. I haven't got the money to have new bathrooms or electric cars. Well, I've heard if you do buy yourself an electric car in the Brighton area, you get a free butt plug fitting service. Isn't that kind? Because you're going to need one. Anyway, I don't want to be contentious. Actually, I do. I do want to be contentious. Yeah, that's lovely. And that is done. Oh, no, it's not. Just a little bit there. There's always a couple of areas you have to hunt out. But that's going to do me. So, apart from my strange non-PC ramblings, which I hope you forgive me, but that is lovely. One of the great joys I've found with straight razor shaving is the ability to very finely trim. As I said, you can take a little trimming razor, like our little friend here, which is the little baby 4/8, and that will get in anywhere, with or without lather. As long as there's a little bit of residual slickness, which there was, just residual. Then a little 4/8. This weighs little more than a half-empty packet of matches. It's a very, very, very light razor. So for those that like light razors, this is a winner. Look at that. Gets anywhere. Can't do that with a safety razor, chaps. Anyway, enough of this. Thank you for watching. Oh, and thank you to any new viewers of my channel. Forgive my strange spouting on, but I do like to have a little bit of company, your company, when I shave. There they are again. That's a 4/8. That beauty's a 5/8. I really like this one. And for pure flash, ta-da! How about that? That's a tortoiseshell. That's the high class with gold panels. It has been stained. Don't think it's looking too bad though. A little bit of light staining is not what I want, but it shows character. I think the poor gentleman that owned this in America, I don't think he used it very much. In fact, I don't think he used it at all. I can't resist doing one quick pass and then we're done. Just a little bit here. As I say, this underneath bit here has always been trouble. Yeah, trouble, trouble, trouble. Does it feel good? Yep. Does it give a lovely shave? Yep. Yeah, that's perfection, absolute perfection. You could spend, as I sometimes do, a long time going over each individual hair, each little bit of errant stubble. Nah, that's good enough. That's BBS. So, chaps, thank you so much for watching my strange ramblings. That's 3 rescued Puma razors, which will last me and anybody who has them after me for another 100 years. Can't say that about an electric car, can you? Still, each to their own. Wonderful. Right, just to prove a point, I've got my little Allen block here. Tiny tingle maybe, just where I've only just been. Everywhere else faultless. So I'm going to start using tub soaps in a little while, but for the moment, these tubes of cream lather, quite useful actually, and I'd recommend. But that'll do me. I'll wash it off with a bit of cold water, and I wish you all a wonderful 1st of September. Let's hope we get a very, very kind autumn and winter. That's all from me for now. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks to all new members, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.